Hello, this is Gerald Habermas. I promised you easy examples with letters that form a certain word which you can understand from the letters themselves. We do not choose and we do not make words randomly. They have to hang together in a certain way that we realize the directions that are already there in each letter and in the combinations of letters, because the letters combine themselves a little bit like a puzzle, because we have to combine things that are quite different to each other. So it's not the in a way that you can say, okay, it's plus plus plus. No, it is a connection actually between these letters in a way like you create a formula. And in a way you can have the orientations with letters compared to geometrical associations as well. A lot of things as well. They are quite, in a way, they are quite simple as well, but it's not simple to learn the whole aspects that are possible, especially not in combining the formulas. And certain letters, if you have them individually, they can be divided into three categories: of the category of what is really close by you yourself, what is before you, and there you have the geometrical association of, okay, then you can find the place where that belongs, where each of these letters belongs. Not going to go too deep in that area now, where you find all these letters, but if it's a bit wider, so if you also not go to look just before you, but also wider, so just like that you stretch your arms and you can go to the right and to the left of yourself, you go into the environment and you actually move your attention to not just the place, but you compare places from right to left or from before and after. You use time easily, but also you look for changes or for what is changing and so on, so what directions that you see. So it's a different mindset immediately by stretching the area that you're looking at. And there also are 9 positions of letters there. Not going to go deeper into that, but then in the end you come also to this category where it's all even wider than your arms are stretched. It's the whole environment there. So where you can also see, okay, it's more difficult to say, okay, where, I didn't see that. Where did that come from? Or where is that going to? And you realize more the things, not in placement, also not in directions, because we missed already a part. So we missed already the where it comes from or where it's going to. So we're going to more experience what kind of effect this will have on us, of how long we will be able to see that. It's more like we're looking at the behavior and the amount of behavior that we can realize how it has an effect on us. And that's the third kind of mentality, also a mind change that you have with another 9 positions that describe these. Let's have an easy word with letters from each of these categories, and we start in the last categories. We start with the letter S. Letter S, if you looked at previous videos, where is that? Of course, quite far away. The letter S is the last letter, so it's almost as far away as you can go. So that's basically already the starting point of that letter S. That's our orientation. And of course, we're going to find out the kind of feedback that we have there in the background, which plays along in the background. And it's the last 9 positions are also about framing a little bit, like, so what can we really realize from where? It's not only from where to where that can I realize it. So I already told you we missed already a part where it really came from or where it's going to. The placements themselves are not so easily conceived, but you have a certain range in which, so it's like a frame. You can frame it. You can frame the definition there. You can frame And in this case, it's like it's not just about me and what I'm looking for me. It's also about me and you, about what we are, how we confront each other and how we are different and changes. So no, it's the whole environment of people as well. So the people around us. It's that frame where a lot of people can fit in, actually, where people can live. That's the range, actually, from that frame. And I will need that in my definition as well of spa. It is combined with P. After S, it's combined with P, so the S will get the formula with S plus P. So the S has already this frame of a range, a certain range, with its sensitivity that we have there as well. But with P, we stretch it. We go and see to the directions. It's from the second category, it's about directions. It's also at the end of it, so it sees how far can I go. So how far can this frame be sensed? How far can this frame go? So this frame is being stretched by this letter P. So we stretch it to how far that we can sense also the S. Okay, we always have the association with this S form. It's the wave and so on, the waves of influences that come towards it. But it's of course also that area. So it's that area. How far is this area? How far does this go? How far can this go? It is stretched, of course, with this letter P. And with the A, we make it a center. We make it a center in a way of like, how can we sense it, how much it's stretched our normal environment, and we go and see how the environment has a sensibility in that stretched environment where we will have feedback. So we expect feedback there as well, because it starts with S. And that area of stretched space actually is sensed via the letters S, P, and A, or the word spa. Of course, I can add also the vibrations of and so on, and then you can sense it completely as well. It's like how this area that stretches our normal conditions into more feedback. The S is about feedback, more feedback, the most feedback. We try to have the most feedback out of it, that we get also the sense how it stretches our frame of experience. That's what spa will do to us. Now what's the difference with span? Let's have the letter spa first. Only the letters there. We just keep the letters, the only one that we need, and we have to add the letter N. Now what's the letter N? It's in the second category of directions, of where the directions and moves are followed, and the first three letters start from space. So it's actually looking at how do I move away from space, but also in combination with this stretched area. It's also more about how far did this stretch go as space also, and that's the span, because the N focuses mostly on space, not on the experience, but on how far the space stretched, and that's what span is actually is expressed in this word as well. So it fits completely. It was not a very difficult example. So I hope you enjoyed this one. This was Gerald Johan van Waziken. There's some books to prepare you if you want to get used to how to associate letters and how to combine letters as well, because that's also something that you need to learn. There's a web page too, there's a Facebook page, and there's also and this YouTube channel, of course, where you can subscribe to if you like. Okay, thanks again for watching. Bye.